by the stool then.
Yep.
Locate the wall.
Yep.
Pretty good. What did it? Is that all right?
Yeah. What's up, everybody? We are back here today at the Mega Cabin, and today we are starting the basement framing. What's up, everybody? We are back here at the Mega Cabin, and today we are doing the basement framing. So I have Mark and Gary are up here today helping me. We're doing the, actually I'm helping them, but we're doing the basement stairs, and then once we get those stairs in, we're gonna start doing the basement walls and get all the energy walls in, and then start doing the interiors. So let's get it going.
More towards 139.
I can say you like to stay below 7.5, right?
Well, I gotta say below 8 inches for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is our total height from floor to basement floor is 139.25. I want to get it within reason of 8 inches, below 8 inches. So I divided it by 18 risers per step, but it seemed like a little bit too high, so we're gonna go with 19. We're gonna end up with around 7 5/16 for a height for a rise. So now I'm gonna set that up on a square here.
Being that I'm the Millennial builder, I plugged it into an app on my phone, but he'd already done it, so and he was...
I use an old-fashioned calculator.
You're spot on.
I can clear it, take 139 inches, and quarter divided by 19 and hopefully come up with 7 5/16 per rise.
And I put it into an app on my phone and it comes out to the exact same number, so.
It's sort of dark to see with just making a mark on this square, so I'm gonna put a little green painter's tape on it and put our height on there of 7 5/16. Pretty much standard is 10 inches for a tread. So I'm going to again put a little painter's tape on that, around 10 inches. So I want to keep those points there to there. Slide these in until it hits the wood. So I'm just going to mark one here once to just see how we come for how I set my square up. See if it measures all right. So then I want to line that mark up the other one there. And then put this here to here to here, and I just want to make sure I got my 10 inches on my square, and I do there. And yep, it's there. I think we'll be fine. So now I'm going to start up there and work my way all the way down.
Commercial has more of that. Down, 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 down.
Okay, go down towards the center there and see how level we are.
Oh, it's got to go up a little bit. That way they can hold it up there. We'll leave our end on it.
Oh, that's 7.
Coming down quarter inch.
Right there.
Right there, Casper.
Yeah, I mean, we got 90 right there.
Plenty of room there. Okay, I'm taking the nail out then. now we're gonna fasten this end piece on. We're gonna fasten them here, and one here. And then we're gonna mount it over the stairway. Now we're gonna tuck this down in here and hang, and the stair stringers will hang. But we're good, like that then. Let's just set it down right here, Alex. You can set it on the floor now.
Where's he at? You don't want a squeaky stairway in case you're sneaking home at night.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna come back. We have a little problem. We didn't check the floor. The framing, this one truss is kicked out a little bit. So now we're just gonna bring the two end ones out a little bit to get the noses even. You want me to cut that shim a little bit shorter?
Yeah, maybe 2 inches.
Shove it in from here. You can go ahead and
Well, it's not flush up on.
I'll push it up. Then I'll tap it up.
But you gotta watch you putting these on, you're gonna. We're snapping some walls for an energy wall. Outside here, we're keeping it about an inch away from the concrete when the wall goes up for spray foam to go behind it.
So we're adjusting some of these walls. I wanted to make the bunk room a little bit bigger. So this is actually slid over about 6 inches. But now we're moving everything. We gotta move this wall. Everything's gotta get shifted over just a little bit so that we can keep the same bathroom size, but just take a little bit out of this front bedroom. So we're getting those figured out right now. We'll get this side snapped out, so this half, and then we're gonna we'll snap out the other half. And there'll be a couple adjustments we're gonna make over here too. But this part should go pretty quick.
It's some center 2x4 wall, 2x4 wall there. So edge to edge, we go 510. It'd be the same thing then. Is that okay? Just mark it over here once.
And the wall, I did that because of the pocket door. So we're not doing a pocket door. It's right there.
Back to the
And
door.
move this jog back further.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just a little bit. Because you only need, what, 3'6". So it's a 3/0 door. Swing it in.
Yeah.
We just gotta make sure we leave enough room for that urinal.
I think you'd want it center.
Yeah.
3 foot, half of 3'3" would be right there.
I think it's still enough.
They're gonna have to go with it.
Yeah. So we've got all of the chalk lines laid out. We got everything kind of figured out for what we want to do for a plan in the basement. Now we're going to start getting the plates laid down. And then we'll probably start doing all the walls tomorrow. So today, hopefully we'll just get kind of the plates laid out, get everything cut, and then tomorrow we'll start framing.
Did you know there's always different ways to do it? It's all about having quick hands, Gary says. You gotta have quick hands. It just makes it hard to do. Hard to do circles. That's what Gary said.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna lay it out so maybe every fourth one would hit a truss. I think every fourth one or eighth one will hit the truss. It'll be underneath the truss, is what I was trying to do with laying that out underneath. It's nice to have it lined up, so like they did over there, how that stud is underneath that one floor truss. So we're not gonna catch them all, but we'll try to catch what we can.
So we made a lot of progress today. We got the stairs to the basement done. We got the trim part has to be done on that yet, but the main framing's done. We got all the base plates laid out for the basement, and we started putting up walls. So we will be back up here tomorrow for part 2 of framing the basement. It looks like we probably should have the whole basement framed in by the end of tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. There'll be a few things that are a little tricky and a few custom things that we're doing. So it was a good day today and we got a lot of stuff done, but we'll be back tomorrow and this will be kind of part 2 of framing the basement. We are back at the mega cabin here. We are doing the second day of the basement framing and we've got Kurt here. We are getting electrical done today. So it's gonna be kind of a big day. Tomorrow we've got the rest of the rough-ins going, but today Kurt's getting a little head start on everybody. So we're getting upstairs kind of sorted out what our plan is. We're gonna run downstairs too, check in with the framers, and it's gonna be a big day here.
That's the fun part, trying to sneak up here. I always wanted to go to like, what is it, like Apache Junction and stuff like that?
We'll just hole saw. Well, no, you're gonna put a siding box up. So then we'll just channel it up and poke the wire out of the pipe. Then what we're gonna do is we'll lay a piece of EMT in here, bend a 90 on it, and turn it, and then we'll just use it as essentially use it as a sleeve.
You are gonna have to put the boxes here and here because this is just trim. Like around these windows, it's not lap siding. Like this is just a piece of trim that runs.
Okay.
Like an 8-inch piece of trim.
So how thick is that?
5/4. 5/4.
5/4.
5/4.
Okay. So I'll have to just do like so we can just put an 1.5-inch box up there. So then we'll just hole saw, light, channel it down, turn it out.
Yeah,
And
all you gotta get to is like right here.
yeah, for sure. And then we'll just dump it into the wall.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be, it's by no means convenient, but I would think you're gonna want this. It's gonna look the best.
Yeah.
The problem we're gonna have now is switch locations for a lot of this stuff. Well, are we done out here? Let's finish everything. We'll figure out
2
the
outlets.
situation.
So my thought was, so what if you put the outlet like here? So that it's easy if you need to get, because you draw the power from that outlet.
We probably just do, in this situation, we do like a rope light and then have a built-in, one of those automatic light sensors, so it's just on, dusted down.
Yeah.
No switches, just it's on, it works.
Yep.
So,
But what about at night? Can you turn it off?
so yeah, the ones that I typically, you probably use them, they're little plug-in blocks. They have 4, 6, 8, and then dusted down. So the first 4 hours, the first 8 hours, you know what I mean? That's what I would do. You can get cute and put a switch inside if you want to, but that's just another switch that might not ever get turned on. They don't turn on, it doesn't really matter.
So you just do the first 4 hours of dusk or dusk.
Yeah. Or
So it's not on all night.
I would just leave it on all night.
Okay.
But you can adjust it to whatever. It's not gonna put out enough light to bother you.
Let's not do that right away. That's something I might add down the road.
Yeah. I would just leave the receptacle where we're gonna put it.
Yeah.
Because either way, the only other option would be, well, this has a cantilever on it.
Yeah.
You could put a receptacle and soffit underneath there.
Yeah. That would work too.
You know what I mean? What's in here?
Bathroom. Bath fan.
How do you want your bathrooms? Vanity light and a bath fan?
Yep.
Without a light kit?
Like this one switch.
That's okay.
So this one you turn the switch on.
Everything goes.
Everything goes. You got a vanity light and a bath fan and a bath fan light.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
In that corner, stackable washer and dryer.
Okay.
Storage racks on this side.
Stack.
So this would be like a bench along the back, hooks. I'm thinking about doing left hand. 'Cause if you do it right hand, you gotta like go around the door.
Yeah, I would agree. What is it? It's a 36, isn't it?
Yeah. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
So this will actually, this is, well right now it's right hand, but this will be left hand.
The only awkward part about that is we're just gonna have some stairs.
Yeah.
That's gonna, if you're primarily gonna use it from which direction?
From the lake.
From the lake? Because that's your main entry up front.
Yeah.
So then that would make sense.
So left hand, switch.
Yeah. So we're gonna have, this is gonna be a 3-way. Just one exterior light right here.
Yep.
S3 interior, S1 exterior.
On the outside, then we're going to move inside and do some of the interior basement framing today.
Oh yeah. Somebody's got to keep an eye on me.
Got them cut, now we bring them to Lars.
We're just trying to keep things moving forward here at this point. We're a little bit early to the game here. Plumbing and HVAC haven't showed up yet, so mainly just trying to stay out of their way, but get a full day in here and just try to get the ball rolling and get through layout. So that's the plan today.
So we're just getting the rest of the framing lumber loaded in here for the basement. It's pretty exciting to start seeing that the basement come together. You know, that's been kind of the one thing I've been waiting to check off the list here is getting the basement framed. So once that's done, then tomorrow we'll start all the rough-ins for the plumbing and the HVAC. I don't know if Kurt's gonna start the basement tomorrow. He might just be finishing the upstairs. But yeah, it's definitely exciting to see it all come together. And within the next few hours, we'll have a framed up basement. So we've got all the exteriors done and now we're starting on the basement interiors. So this is actually the 2x6 plumbing wall. And behind this will be the mechanical room. So this will start going together pretty quick here.
115 and an 8.
Well, we finished the other that half over there, so now we are coming over to this side here to frame up the interior walls in the basement on this side.
Right now, basically, I'm just mounting the box for the ceiling fan. That's gonna be in here, and I'm just trying to make sure that it's centered perfectly.
Well, trying to get the lighting layout figured out. It get challenging when we have these high ceilings and 14, 16-inch beams. So we're trying to get everything laid out so we get a good equal light coverage, and also stay out of our big fans. We got some 60-inch fans, 60+ inch fans going in here. So we got to be mindful of everything, getting everything to aesthetically look good together. So that's what we're working on right now.
Just like butter, you know?
So we're just about done framing here for today. We've got basically the whole basement is done. It's really cool to see the whole basement come together. This is kind of the one thing I've been waiting on, was to get the basement slab poured and get the framing done so we can get the electricians, the plumbers, the HVAC. So things are gonna move along a lot faster now at the mega cabin. Basically, we're gonna get all the rough-ins done this week and the beginning of next week, and by the end of next week, we're gonna be spray foaming. So it's definitely a big relief and a lot off my plate as far as worrying about getting that basement done so that we can get the rest of the trades through here. Because if we didn't get that done, now the road bans are on, meaning in our area when it starts to thaw out like this, all this turns to really soft kind of mud, so it can wreck the country roads. So they close them all to the big heavy trucks like the cement trucks. So that was a big relief to get that done. Basically the rest of this week we're gonna get the framing finished in here. We're gonna start the rough-ins. And then on Friday, up behind me is the four-season room or the deck. And the flat roof, there's a rubber roof that's going on there on Friday, so that'll be kind of cool. But it feels good to get things moving along here. You know, the rental season's getting closer and closer for these cabins, so I gotta get this one done so I can get it booked out and start making some money. He's gonna pull that back out.
This?
Yeah.
I was gonna possibly expand the master bath out that way. Right now, I'm just trying to get the shower to go in there, which it won't. It doesn't fit in here right now.
You gotta have a wall there.
Now what I'm thinking, just so you can follow where I'm going with this, I have to play around with it.
Yeah.
I could put the shower here vertically. I could put the toilet over
yeah.
here, which would leave me plenty
How
of...
much space do we have? How much space do we have for the shower right now, where the vanities would be at if we put them in there?
4'7.5" where I have it right now.
So I can show you a picture
If
of,
we just did a 54,
we just did this at my personal house.
and then what? Do like a glass door that just slides over?
Picture the bottom of it though. So it looks like this. I think that's 4'6", 1, 2. No, that's smaller even.
Probably a 4-footer.
Yeah.
Which is what we've got.
So it looks like this. So white fiberglass base. So we just left 3D Design meeting with a customer of mine who wants to build some fourplexes, and now we are back at the mega cabin. Today we have the plumbing and the HVAC going in. So yesterday we saw Kurt was here doing some of the electrical. So basically what we have to do is we have to get the basement, HVAC and plumbing in before Kurt can come back and start running his wires. So that's what they're doing down in the basement, and let's go check it out.
My work today?
Yeah.
How do I feel about it? It's a nutcase. Trying to figure everything out.
How do you feel about plumbers?
How do I feel about plumbers? Well, I love Keegan. He's cute.
These are water Wurzball fittings, Aquapex. I don't know if my hands are ready for hand modeling.
So I'm gonna put that box up here, we're gonna mount it, we're gonna go up, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I were to drill through all these, which I could, it's gonna really weaken up the wall.
Which wall?
To go all the way out
Can
here.
you come through the ceiling?
I mean come through the ceiling.
Oh
No, because this is your mezzanine. There's only two options. Because the problem is too, is I gotta get that bath fan out of that room. So my thought was, I don't know, if you wanted to just do, you know, we bring it up
Can it
here.
be up in the mezzanine?
Yeah, but we could run it along the wall, and then I could dive in. Because we gotta go around your pocket here.
Can't you come up into the mezzanine? Well, that's a lot of 40 or a lot of 90-degree angles.
So that's what I'm saying. Otherwise, what I was
Well, you
thinking
can weaken this wall. Don't matter for shit. This doesn't hold nothing.
because that window to here. Oh shoot! Yeah, we're gonna be on a 1 foot stand too, so it's gonna be right here at 50 inches tall. Because the heat pump, we gotta be off. I forgot. We always keep forgetting. We gotta be off the ground. But that's either way. We can put the stand right to that edge and still on that side.
Idea was, I was gonna have them extend this to here, and then it's gonna come out flush with the front of this. Just like this is covered too. This pit.
So you're gonna cover the pit out to here. So you're just gonna make a little bump out here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a post and a post here.
Yeah, but that's only gonna come right to here, so I still won't worry about it.
So Tony and I were just outside talking about placement of where things are going to come out of the wall and where the heat pump / air conditioner is going to go and where it's going to be mounted. So we got that kind of sorted out. There's going to be a few challenges with just trying to keep everything really clean looking. So behind me is the roof. So normally a lot of this stuff for the plumbing and the HVAC would go out the roof. But because I have that clean standing seam metal, we're not doing any penetrations through the whole roof, so it's all just metal. So it's just had a few challenges with where things are gonna come out and kind of how we're locating things. But we've got it pretty well dialed in, and I think it's gonna work pretty well. I was just figuring we'll insulate like noise canceling stuff where it's down. Because you're gonna come down inside the room, aren't you?
Well, it's gonna stick out. You're gonna have to box something there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So there's no way we can get a 4-inch.
So we'll box it and then we'll insulate that box so you don't hear it.
Oh, I'm getting old. Yeah.
I started like 2.5 months ago. I'm a senior in high school. I get out at 11:30 to come to work. And then this week I'm on spring break, so I'm working all day, every day. When I'm done with school, I think I'll do an apprenticeship with Troy, and then I'll do my plumbing schooling, become a journeyman, and then master plumber after a while. So.
So we're gonna give you a quick tour of kind of what's been done and kind of where we're going from here. So this is the side door for the house. So as you come in here, this will be like a coat area, coat racks. There'll be a door here, and in here you can see we've got the plumbing for a washer and dryer. So this will be for anybody that rents it. It'll be a storage area, and then a stackable washer and dryer. As you come through here, we're gonna have half bath. So you've got sink, toilet. Now as we come around this way, this is gonna get framed in yet. This is gonna be the front door to the house. So then you come into the big open area. So on this side, this will be the kitchen. Along there, there'll be a high top table looking out that window. Back in here is gonna be the fireplace living room. Come through here, we're gonna have the dining room area. Be right in here. Up these stairs, through there, there'll be a loft. So it's gonna be all cable handrails, so it'll be these cables that run up and over. It's gonna look really nice. You come in here, there'll be a door here, this will be the master bedroom. So they're just getting the heat runs put in for that right now. Through here is gonna be the master bathroom. So you can kind of see we got the wires everywhere, the plumbing, HVAC. We'll have the toilet in there. This will be a flush, no-step shower running there. And then back behind me, this will be the vanity sink and then the master closet. So let's go downstairs and we'll check out kind of what's been done down there and what we got going. So this is the only downside to having a 10-foot basement is you end up with a long run of stairs. So we're rated about the maximum height we could go with a single run of stairs like this. So as we come downstairs, off to this side, we've got a bedroom in the front here. Then we've got a bathroom here. So this will be a double door in the bathroom. So you have a door into here. And we'll have a vanity, double vanity here, 2 sinks. Then you'll actually have another door, and that'll go into where the toilet and shower is. So this will be kind of for the kids area, so that you could use the sinks and the shower at the same time. As you come back to this, there'll be a door here, and this goes into the kids' bunk room. So a nice big room here. It's about 10 by 22 long. So there'll be bunk beds in here for all the kids. And then that's the egress window pit for this back bedroom here. So then as we come around here, we got Troy working on the plumbing. So we'll actually cut these 2 studs out, and this will be the closet underneath these steps for this kids' room. And then there'll actually be a door here, and this will take us into the mechanical room. So kind of the stuff you see going on in this room, and it's a little dark in here, but we've got the manifold here for the in-floor heat. Back in this corner, we've got the sump pump. Then we'll have electrical panel. Then right up behind you, there'll be washers and dryers in here for all the team. Right here, we'll have the furnace, and actually the boiler will sit right here. And then right in there, that's the pit for the sewage lift for the basement. So as we come back out and around, through here's the 3rd bedroom in the basement. So this is kind of like a second master bedroom. So you've got bedroom, then you got walk-in closet, and then its own ensuite full bathroom. So you've got shower, vanity, toilet. So you can't see right now, we've got this window isn't put in yet, but there'll be another big window here. We just have the temp heater, just using that for the exhaust. Now this is probably one of the coolest parts of the house. There'll be double French doors here that walk into a 4-season sunroom. So basically what we'll have down here, this hasn't been framed in yet, but probably tomorrow we're gonna frame this in. You'll have patio doors here. Right outside the patio door will be the hot tub. And then this whole room here will be kind of the adult hangout area. So this will be, back in here will be kind of a sitting area, TV on the wall. And then on this side, there'll be a 12-foot bar that'll run all the way along this and look out these windows. So you'll sit at the bar, kind of sitting right here, looking out onto the lake. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. And then up above this is where the deck is. So this is actually, tomorrow we've got the rubber roof going on. So you'll have a deck, big deck right above this to kind of look over the lake. So that's kind of the tour of the inside and kind of where we're at now. It's a little better to see where things are at. One other thing down here is the half bath in here. So this will be vanity, toilet, and then there'll actually be a urinal down here, because why not? So that's pretty much where we're at now. I think come Monday, Tuesday, once we get most of the rough-ins done, we'll get the rest of everything framed in. It'll really start giving a good feel of what the final product here is gonna look like. So next week, what we're gonna do is finish all the rough-ins on the mega cabin. So the electrician's gonna come, finish all of his HVAC plumbing. By the end of next week, we'll be spray foaming and insulating the whole cabin. And then after that, basically we're on the sheetrock. So it's coming along pretty quick now. We can kind of see what things are starting to look like. It's pretty exciting. So thanks for joining me. It was a little bit shorter episode. I'd like to, in the next episode, talk about that meeting I had at the beginning of this episode. So what that was about is some fourplexes that I'm looking at being the general contractor for a customer who wants to build a few fourplexes. So that's kind of an exciting opportunity, something a little different than what I've done in the past. But we'll talk about that in a later episode here. And thanks for joining me.